Known for its bright lights, casinos, and fun attractions, Las Vegas is a great place to enjoy. This is Katie from Creative Travel Guide, and today we share the things not to do in Vegas. Looking for more travel tips? Make sure to hit subscribe and ring that notification bell. So the first thing not to do is do not underestimate the distance. It is easy to have a look on Google Maps and see that the hotels are fairly near to one another, but do not underestimate the distance between some of these attractions and hotels. The hotels themselves are massive, making a walk from one hotel to another a bit of a task, especially in the height of summer. It can easily take around 10 to 15 minutes to walk from one hotel to the hotel next door or opposite, so don't underestimate. Be prepared for the distance, wear comfortable shoes, and allow plenty of time. You can also check the monorail options to help you get between the hotels located on the strip, as well as the bus options to get you further afield. The next thing not to do in Las Vegas is don't save money by staying off the strip. So generally we will say save some money by staying outside of the city centre, but that is not the case in Las Vegas. Staying on the strip will mean that you are in the heart of the action, you are near all of the attractions, and you will save money on transportation. Plus there are some reasonably priced hotels on the strip itself, so make sure to shop around. Some of the more affordable hotels include Luxor, The Strat, Circus, Excalibur, and New York, New York. Our next thing to do in Vegas is do not pay face value for show tickets. Vegas is home to plenty of shows, and there are various ways that you can get tickets for these at discounted prices. Tix for Tonight has a store on the strip itself, but you can also buy tickets in advance online, and Get Your Guide also offers some great deals, especially during the off-season. We will leave some links to those in the description below. Another thing not to do is do not presume that everything in Vegas is expensive. Many people choose to avoid visiting Vegas because of the expense in comparison to other major cities in the USA. However, we found there were plenty of ways that you could save money here. So let's begin with the hotels. They have some great budget hotels in Las Vegas, so you can stay on the strip for under $100 a night, and sometimes even under $50 or $60 per night, depending on what time of the year you are staying in. Whilst you are in the casinos, make sure you are ordering drinks. These are free whilst you are gambling. You can take advantage of the chain restaurants or the grocery stores so that you don't have to eat out all of the time in those expensive restaurants, and take advantage of the many free things to do in Las Vegas, such as the Bellagio Fountain, the volcano at the Mirage, the flamingo habitat at the Flamingo, and the fabulous Las Vegas sign. We have a whole blog post on the best free things to do in Las Vegas. We will leave the link to that in the description below. The next thing not to do is do not plan to see the canyons in one day. So there are plenty of day trips in Las Vegas, and many people choose to try and do them all in just one day. With Bryce Canyon and the Grand Canyon and many national parks nearby like the Red Rock National Park, there is plenty to see and do. We recommend renting a car and taking a few days out, or even just a few mornings out of your trip to see some of those sites without being rushed. Again, we will leave the link to our blog post about the best day trips in Las Vegas in the description. Do not gamble too much. So without sounding like I am nagging, Las Vegas is a great place to enjoy, and especially if you enjoy gambling, but try to be sensible. Give yourself a limit each day and stick to it. No one wants to ruin their vacation by going into debt. Plus, Vegas has plenty of things to do other than gambling, so make sure to break up that gambling with some sightseeing. Another thing to do is do not be afraid to rent a car. So this was the biggest mistake we had made on our very first trip to Las Vegas. We decided to take all of the tours instead of renting a car, but when we returned to Vegas, we quickly rectified that by renting a car and seeing some of the best sites nearby. Renting a car means that you can go out early in the morning to see all of those wonderful national parks nearby, beat the crowds, and save money on expensive day trips. Next, do not avoid the buffets. Las Vegas has plenty of amazing restaurants to choose from, but we always head to the buffets. There are some amazing buffets in Vegas. We find that they are all reasonably priced and they offer a wide variety of food. Luxor and Excalibur also offer an all-day buffet wristband if you want to try to visit buffets for breakfast, lunch and dinner, and there are cheaper buffets available at Circus and Palms Casino Resort. However, our favourite buffet is Wicked Spoon at the Cosmopolitan. Next, do not miss the free entertainment. So there are plenty of free things to do and see whilst you're in Las Vegas, making your trip a little more affordable. Of course, you can check out the Bellagio fountain and the volcano at the Mirage, but we also recommend watching the Fall of Atlantis at Caesar's Palace, visiting the aquarium at the Silverton, or enjoying the Fremont Street experience. You can also visit the Bellagio Conservatory and Botanical Gardens, check out the fabulous Las Vegas sign, or head to Circus for a free circus performance. Next, do not get scammed at the airport. So the airport in Las Vegas is one of the busiest airports in America and there will be queues. Have your hotel name ready to tell a taxi driver when landing in Vegas, and either contact your hotel in advance to see if they offer any free shuttles back and forth to the airport, or go straight to the taxi rank and use the taxis here. There are plenty of people who are offering shuttle buses and taxis to your hotel, but often they will take you the longest way around possible and overcharge. Which leads us on to our next thing not to do. Do not try to hail a cab on the strip. It is illegal for taxis to stop on the strip itself, so don't try flagging one down. Head to a taxi stand or ask your hotel to call one in for you. We also recommend using Uber or Lyft to avoid taxis taking you the long way round to your destination. Next, do not ignore the daily resort fees. So Las Vegas can be an affordable place to visit and those hotel prices can be really reasonable. However, be aware that most hotels will have a resort fee that isn't always included when you book it originally. What we mean by that is if you are booking via booking.com, when you arrive, there will be an additional fee that you will have to pay. This can range from $20 to $50 per night, sometimes even more if you are staying in a luxury hotel. You will be able to check these extra fees online, but just make sure you are aware of them so you are not surprised when you arrive. Next, do not jaywalk. So jaywalking is illegal and dangerous in Las Vegas. There are plenty of pedestrian crosses, especially if you want to cross the strip, so make sure you stick to them and do not jaywalk. Next, do not use the ATMs in the casinos. So there are ATMs all over Vegas, but it is best to either pay on card or use the ATMs outside Walgreens or CVS. ATMs in casinos charge an additional fee, sometimes up to $8 per transaction. Generally speaking, most places take card and many are cashless now, so we recommend having a little bit of cash with you, but stick to card as much as you can. Another thing, do not use the hotel minibar. As tempting as it can be to use the minibar, especially during the night when you are really thirsty and you just want a drink, we recommend you avoid it. There are many grocery stores along the strip with much cheaper drinks, so stock up on water, snacks, Coca-Cola from those stores like the conveniently located Walgreens by Planet Hollywood. Next, this one is for the ladies. Do not wear stilettos. So unless you are one of those women who finds heels comfortable, avoid them. Everything is pretty far away from each other in Las Vegas. Casinos are huge, resorts are huge, and even walking from one side of the club to another can feel like a trek, especially in heels. Wear comfortable flats, wedges, or pumps to avoid getting caught out and ruining your night. And do not underestimate the weather. We first visited Las Vegas in the middle of August. It was hot and dry, perfect weather for dehydration. So Las Vegas is located in a desert. Do not forget that. You will need to drink plenty of water even when drinking out in the evenings. Make sure you bring a refillable water bottle if you can. And if you are visiting in the height of summer, try to stick to those indoor attractions as much as possible and head for the shade when you are walking along the strip. Next, do not overplan your trip. There are so many things to see and do in Las Vegas, it is impossible to see it all in a week's vacation. Don't overplan your trip by filling every hour with something to see and do. You will end up being disappointed when you can't see it all. We recommend making an itinerary of some of the best things that you want to see and do whilst you are here, but also make room for some of the more relaxing things to do, like heading to the buffets, spending time by the pool, or enjoying a cocktail at one of the bars that overlooks the strip whilst you do some people watching. You can also check out one of the many spas in Las Vegas too, especially ideal at the end of a busy day. The next thing, do not pay full price for hotel rooms. So there are so many hotel rooms along the strip that they are fighting for your attention. This is the reason that many hotels offer loyalty programs and newsletters. Sign up for these sometime before booking your trip and keep an eye on any deals offered to get discounted rooms. Also, if you sign up for free membership with websites like Booking.com and Agoda, you can often find member deals here too. We can't stress this one enough. Do not miss Fremont Street. There is so much to see and do whilst you're in Las Vegas, but make sure you head off the strip itself to see Fremont Street. This is a fun, engaging and exciting street that showcases old Vegas. Forget your fancy themed hotels and instead enjoy old style casinos and over-the-top restaurants and menu items. Check out the LED ceiling show, see the street performers and get a photo with $1 million. Watch this video to find out the free things to do in Las Vegas. Then to find out about the 20 best things to do in Las Vegas, watch this video. We hope you have a fantastic time in Sin City and stay creative.